Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a 20 random questions tag, and I even did my makeup for you guys because I'm bored. So originally this is from Steve Donoghue, and I first saw it from Argyle Dinosaur. What's up, girl? Alright, so let's get to it. First question is, what's the nearest place to you that's so famous everybody knows it, and how near is it? This question would be so much more interesting if I was still living in California and San Francisco, because I would have said the Golden Gate Bridge. I mean, like, I have it on my arm. It was a 15-minute drive from where I lived in San Francisco, but I'm in the middle of Missouri now, so I guess the St. Louis Arch would probably be the closest thing that's famous, that everybody knows, and it's about 2 hours from here. So it's not even really that close, but close-ish. And then I guess the Lake of the Ozarks is now kind of famous because of the Ozarks show on Netflix. I don't know if you guys seen it, but it's pretty good show. So go watch it. Number 2, have you ever had a paper cut so bad you thought you might die of it? I had a really painful one. I wouldn't say that I would have died from it, but I remember it to this day. I was like a teenager. I was in a shop somewhere, and I went to go pick something up. It was cardboard, and that sucker cut me right in between my nail and where the skin meets, and it was cardboard. So that hurt. That shit hurt. Number 3, have you ever found anything genuinely valuable in a used book you bought? Short answer is no. But I was going through some of my mom's old stuff, and I found a ticket from like 1930 or 1940. I can't really remember, but it was pretty old, and it was like a transfer ticket for a train ride, and I was like, oh my god, that's really cool. But other than that, really nothing. Number 4, have you ever read, met, or married Jacques Barzun? Just kidding, it's Barzun. I don't know who that is. Let's look him up real quick. Jacques Barzun. He was born in 1907. Dude, he was 104 years old when he died. Are you kidding me right now? He wrote 40 books. He was pretty much a smarty pants, guys. I mean, he did so much in his life. What am I doing with my life? He was born in Paris, or he was born in France. His parents' home in Paris was frequented by modernist artists. Ooh, I cannot pronounce those. Oh, Marcel Duchamp. I know that guy. I took a lot of art history classes. This is the guy who like wrote something on a urinal and put it out there in a museum, and it caused such a ruckus because it was like, what's art and what's not? Yeah. I know that guy. Alright, cool. Dude, this guy did a lot. He was a little smarty pants. Number 5. Aside from your pets, what is a specific non-human animal you see most often? Birds and squirrels. A lot of birds and squirrels. I like to watch them. It's kind of fun. Number 6. Have you ever been inside a cathedral? If more than one, do you have a favorite? Yes. I was in art school for like a semester, and it was a charcoal drawing class, and one of our trips was to go to this cathedral. I went to the Grace Cathedral in San Francisco, and it was a fairly new cathedral. It didn't open until like 1964, so it's still pretty new. It was really big. It was very beautiful. And we were in there for maybe a few hours so we can draw anything we wanted, and I tried to draw the ceiling, and I didn't get that far. And then I actually I didn't go inside, but I sat on the steps It was the same semester of art school, and this one was for my photography class, and we had to meet in front of the steps, and this one was actually a lot older. It was old St. Mary's Cathedral, and it was built in 1854, so it was like one of the older ones, but I didn't actually go inside. I just stepped on the steps, so we could meet up and then take pictures. And it was near Chinatown in San Francisco. My favorite cathedral, and I've never been able to visit, I've just never been to Europe, the Sedlick Ossuary, the Sketch Republic, yeah. That one's probably my favorite, but I've never been inside of it. I've never been in that area, so, but I would definitely want to go visit that. I mean, it's basically a cathedral made of bones. And I like bones, like skulls. Look at that. I got a skull on me right now. Ah. Number 7. Have you ever been actually seeing and hearing things delirious? When I was working my last job, I worked a lot. And there was weird times where I would see flashes of light in my peripheral vision. And like I was sketched out by it. I actually even went to the eye doctor to get myself checked out because I was like all paranoid about it. I was so tired all the time. I would see all these like white flashes happening, and I don't have that anymore. I don't know what that was all about, but that's about it. Number 8. Do you have blood relatives who read for pleasure? My mom and my brother, they read a lot. My mom probably reads a little bit more than my brother does, but she reads a lot more like the Christian books. She studies her Bible a lot, and she doesn't really venture out into like the more like intellectual books. But my brother is definitely a little bit more of the secular. He'll read, you know, like the Game of Thrones, like the whole thing. Star Wars, I mean everything. He'll read everything. Number 9. How many species have you smooched smack dab on the lips? Dogs and cats. Maybe not directly right on the lips, but like right on the muzzle. And I was a vet tech for 13 years, so I had a lot of patients that I really loved, and I would smooch them all the time, on their heads, on their little nose, on their muzzles. But I did have to stop like smooching them a lot because I would get like, I'd break out and get like blackheads, so I stopped doing that. Vet techs, right? Okay. Number 10. Do you ever listen to the radio? Any favorite program or person? Not anymore. I don't listen to the radio anymore. It's probably been decades since I actually like really turn on the radio. It just sucks, man. They play the same 5 songs 15 times a day, over and over and over and over. I hate it. But when I was in high school, I listened to the Man Cow. It's been a really long time, guys, since I've listened to the radio. High school was a long time ago, okay, guys? Man Cow. The Dog Show? Doghouse. I think it was the Doghouse. And they'd get into big old shenanigans. Like, Man Cow got fired because he pulled this crazy stunt on the Golden Gate and stopped traffic and caused all kinds of crazy, I mean, it cost them a lot of money. So he got fired because of that. And I don't know what ever happened to him. I think he like moved on to another show or something. I don't know what happened to him, but it's been a really long time, guys. I don't even listen to the radio anymore. Number 11. Have you ever been to the Eiffel Tower, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, or the Louvre? No, I've never been to Europe. And honestly, France doesn't totally call to me. I almost went once because of Hellfest, and Hellfest is this great metal festival that happens, and one day bucket list item is to travel to Europe and like those parts just for the metal. Like, I want to go to Germany to see Rammstein in their home country, I want to go to Hellfest. I want to go to Wacken. I want to go to Norway because they have amazing metal there. I want to go to Oslo in Norway. Yeah. Number 12. What little thing do you miss most that you've lost due to the pandemic? Probably eating out is a small thing that I miss. Towards the beginning of the pandemic, we're in the middle of Missouri. It's a small town. We don't have that many people around here, so it wasn't a big deal at first. But after a while, yeah, we stopped going to restaurants, and I miss doing that. Number 13. What little thing do you miss least that you've lost due to the pandemic? People? I don't miss people. I miss my family, of course, but they're in California, and I miss them regardless. And my friends, but I don't miss people. Number 14. What's your relationship with small talk? Hate it like acid, love it merely competent. I don't really like it. I don't like small talk. I mean, I can pull it off, but I'm really awkward when I'm doing small talk. I think I was better at it when I was doing retail. You know, I just be like, oh, hey girl, that shirt looks really great on you. Because I used to work in Urban Outfitters, and I was like downtown Powell and Ellis Street. I mean, we had all kinds of tourists, and you just have to be able to talk to people. So small talk with them was easy. It would take a lot out of me. I would be really tired at the end of the day, and I don't like it for the most part. I need to get to the nitty gritty. I need some substance. I need that juicy conversation, you know what I'm saying? Number 15. Have you ever won money at gambling? Not much, and I don't like gambling. Me and Steve went to Vegas, and he gambled, and I probably did like the slots and won like 20-40 bucks or something. I played the lottery one time. I had like a scratcher, and I won 50 bucks. But that's about it. Number 16. Do you ever give money or time to charities? I used to. In my early 20s, before I started my career in vet teching, and it was probably in like 2003, 2004. But I used to volunteer for the SPCA. I gave my time to them, and I was a cat socializer, and that was a lot of fun. And I used to give money to, but then if I gave money to one charity, I was bombarded with all this just junk mail from all the other charities, and they would want money, and I'm just like, I don't make that much money. I'm a vet tech, and no. So I stopped giving to any kind of charity. I was like, you know what, you want to give some charity, give some to this girl, because Help a Sister Out Fund could need it. Number 17. Do you craft? Knitting, crocheting, woodworking, pottery throwing, gardening? Is that crafting? I don't know. So with my gardening, I've been kind of like dehydrating stuff and canning food. So that's totally new to me. I'm just learning. I'm still learning. Otherwise, with crafting, I just never really had the time or the space to do it. If I had the time, well, I do have the time now. My extra room right now is a mess, and once I get that room set up, then I'll probably be doing a lot more crafting. I really want to build dollhouses. I think that would be so much fun. Crocheting, maybe I can get into it. I've dabbled in crafting, but I'm not like a crafter. My mom is. My mom made this for me, actually. Check that out. That's cool, huh? My mom and my brother, definitely crafters. Number 18. Do you talk to yourself when you're alone? Yes, I talk to myself all the time. You know what? I grew up with older siblings, and they were like in their teenage years. I mean, my sister is 12 years older, my brother is 8 years older, I'm the youngest, and a lot of the times I was doing a lot of things by myself because I was like, you know, the little sister that nobody wants to hang out with. So I just kind of learned how to do everything on my own and entertain myself. So I talk to myself a lot. I'm talking like full-on conversations, and you know what? I'm not even ashamed of it. Call me crazy, I don't care. Number 19. Were you are a social queen bee in college? No, not really. I've never really been that social butterfly. I mean, I guess I could be with like, actually no. I'm pretty shy, I'm pretty quiet, I'm very reserved. I don't trust people right away. God, this thing right here is just bugging me. Yeah, I don't open up as I'm a Scorpio. Number 20, the last one. Are you a sunrise person or a sunset person? Definitely a sunset person. I'm a night owl. I've always been a night owl. Steve has been trying to convert me into a morning person. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm a total sunset person. Sunrise, I've caught it maybe 1 or 2 times, but I'm gonna be really grumpy. I need my coffee, I need to sleep in. No, I'm not a morning person. Alright guys, that's it. That's 20 questions, 20 random questions. It's totally different from what I usually do. I usually just vlog my life, and you know what? It kind of gets a little boring. That's why I don't always vlog. So I just wanted to do something different today. I did my makeup for you guys. I'm not going anywhere today. I'm just gonna wash this right off and put my PJs back on, and that's it. So if you made it through the whole video, thank you for watching, and comment, subscribe, like, please, and tell me you're out there. Tell me that you're alive and doing well, and we're not alone out here, because you know what, this whole pandemic thing is making everybody feel so isolated, and once in a while I'll feel like that too, but for the most part, whatever, I'm a happy introvert. Alright guys, peace.